gonna try this again, see how we do this year. Welcome back. This is Bill Wagner Racing. I'm gonna give you an inside look at what my race team and crew do on hopefully a more regular basis than I have the last year. I apologize. It's been kind of a hectic year. I lost my father to battle cancer last April, and kind of since then I've been kind of falling off the wagon, and I haven't been doing much recording. So come on in, let's see what's going on. Right behind me, let me get my supper out of the way, we have the old 79W hot rod. We recently just got back from our last race of the year, and no, we didn't get tore up. That was us getting a head start on next year. Keep pile, throw pile. So we're gonna try and do a little economical rebuild this year. We got some panels that we're gonna keep using. Roof, hood, some of the decking, and the nose gotta go. It's all banged up. But we just got back from Interstate Speedway here a couple weeks ago. We had a heck of a run. Can't say enough about how we've turned things around this year towards the end. I'm kind of upset that we didn't get to take you along for much of it, but I'll throw some highlights in probably right now, and you can see how we did during that last race. as you can see, we had a really good run. Car was exceptionally fast on their slick track that they had down there. It was slick and smooth from bottom to top. I don't know if I've ever seen a track quite that slick or quite that wide race-wise. Every lane, I think, had its own advantages and disadvantages, and we found our lane. We found what worked for us. We had a really good run. First time I've ever done the 2 heat race format before. That was really cool. I would definitely go back to that track. Been there before, definitely wasn't in that condition a couple years ago. New owners really turned it around. Shelby and Chase Alves have really done a wonderful job down there. They definitely won me over, and I will be more than happy to come on back and try my luck at that track. It's a fun little bull ring, just like what we like to race on, so we'll definitely be back. Give you a quick rundown, because basically today is going to be the start of our 2024 season. And I also do apologize, I'm kind of stuffed up. Got some lingering effects in my system. Quick rundown of what we're going to do for next year. So new body, it's a given. I always like to start the year with a new body. That tells us, it just gets us looking good, looking sharp for the next year. Haven't decided on much for colors. We're still working on some sponsors. We got a few coming on, got a few leaving, but no worries. One of the main things we're going to be doing for this year is going to be focusing on safety. We're adding the driver intrusion, I think it's called the driver intrusion bar on the sport deal. This is an add-on that they do to the new cars. It just kind of mocked up right now. It's not in the final resting position yet. It should be awful close to this, and then as you can see, the window net tab's going to be in the way. So then what we're going to end up having to do, redo our upper window net mount, which, to be honest, is going to be a awesome improvement for us, just as in a safety standpoint. This tab sticks out, and you can kind of already see it's kind of already got a bend to it, pretty easily bent with a hammer or anything like that to adjust it. The downside is the only thing protecting it's the roof, and you can see how flimsy the roof is. Obviously there's no panels hooked to it. It's just aluminum, and you can bend it real easy. If something were to happen, if I'd get in a wreck where this would happen to bend the tab over, and you can even almost see with my thumb how easy it bends just with a little pressure. If this bends tight onto my window net here, because it's only got a little bit of a spring, you kind of see it there, a little bit of a spring action to it. If it pinches to where the spring can't release, that potentially blocks my exit from the race car. Kind of talked about this I think in previous videos, but the front window bars are meant to kind of hold forward in the event that I need to escape. The side window is also meant to be exit path, but the rules state they just have to be 12 inches by 12 inches. I'm no slender fella, so the exit out the right hand side's out of the question, partially because of the seat. I like to have that head restraint there more or less for my safety as well, so it is kind of a little bit of a double-edged sword. You want the safety in the seat, or you want to be able to exit out the right side. So we go with the safety in the seat, and then the front's just kind of going to be tough to get out of the way unless you got like maybe a bolt or a wrench to get the bolts out. Another thing we're looking at doing is I would like to raise the head restraints up on the seat. They are really close to my shoulder when I'm in there. I would like them just a little bit higher, just so that way I can get my head and neck under, and it's a little bit more of a comfort thing. Maybe not necessarily safety per se, but comfort. And we're going to have that professionally done, so that way the seat maintains its structural integrity in the event of a rollover or an accident. Other than that, we're just going to kind of go through some things. I don't think the engine or the transmission's leaving the car. We're not even going to unbolt them. Everything's going to kind of stay attached to the engine. We're going to go through some things. We're going to check and clean, inspect all the suspension. I think the rear end may come out. We have a seal that keeps leaking on the left hand side, and we've done everything in our power to try and keep it from leaking. Not going to go over much more than that. This is more or less hey, we're back kind of a thing. We're going to do this again. I kind of missed doing it. I just needed a little bit of time to take care of some family matters, and I wanted to make sure that I kind of hit this full steam again once we got ready. And I figured, instead of trying to pick it back up at the end of the season, just wait until we get ready and do plans for the new season 2024. We're super excited. With the way we finished off 2023, the runs we had, the speed we had, I am beyond excited. We almost went racing again a couple different times, but these end of the year specials, as you've seen from videos last year, can be very hard on equipment. We just decided that we were gonna take the rest of the season off and we pushed our luck a little bit with interstate. Although we don't have a scratch, I don't even think we came close to touching a car. Everything's kind of set. We're just kind of got to go through some things. Tires are a big thing we're going to kind of focus on next year. We got some ideas we want to try and some things we want to keep on top of with tires. We're going to get our shocks sent in. We're going to get them sent off to FX Suspension down in Nebraska. Wade Cross does an amazing job with our shocks, and he's one of the main reasons that we were able to find the speed that we were able to find this year. He gave us some ideas, some things to try, gave us some shocks to work with. Wade is a racer's kind of guy. He was a racer. He knows the ins and outs of racing. He's been around the block a time or two. He has built shocks for national champions, track champions, guys that have won big races. I trust Wade with all my shocks. We're going to keep using him and just learning from him and gaining more and more speed off him. So need to give this thing a bath for sure. But yeah, that's just kind of the quick rundown. I know I keep rambling. I ramble a lot. We got Adam on board again. He's going to be helping us. He's actually kind of laid up sick right now too. So, but we are going to get started. My arm's going to get tired from all these hand gestures, but we are looking forward to seeing what this off season brings, and super excited to hit off next season with a bang. We hope to have a lot of speed right out of the box. Super excited. I cannot wait. We're going to end it here. Again, we're back. Thank you everyone for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the little bell if you want notifications. That'll let you know if we've posted anything. But if not, thanks for coming along.